not sure how I'm going to get on with this or whether it's a good idea. Um, so yeah, um, just seeing if it helps me at all, really. Um, I mean, the worst it could do is doesn't help me. So, which nothing. It's worth it, I think. So yeah, whether or not this stream will stay up or not, we'll have to wait and see, but probably not. Yeah, it's been a bit rough the last 10 days. So I'm gonna have some wobbles doing this for sure. We'll see how we go. I'm just gonna crack open a beer. From Garage Beer Co. or Company out of Garage Beer Co. out of Spain, Barcelona in Spain. I've had this for a fair while. And it's a hoppy double IPA, Fangala. I'm probably butchering that up. Like a red can with a blue car on it, sort of thing. Anyway, so I will get to comments eventually. So we'll just see how I go. Craziness. So yeah, 10 days ago, my partner passed away. So it's a bit of a bombshell, really. Yeah, she was 33. I've been her carer for 5 years. We're still waiting on an actual, what actually happened. That could take a while. That's hobby. So yeah, it's been pretty wank, to be fair. Because she was epileptic, so I'm assuming that's what happened. Unfortunately, I wasn't around and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I found her in the bedroom on the floor. So if you're in a happy mood, you're probably best not watching this. Probably should have said that at the start, but there you go. It is what it is. So yeah, let me just show you this. What I'm drinking here. We will go straight on to Untappd because it's easier to do it that way. I assume you can see it. I can't. I'm certainly not watching the stream, so I assume you can see it. And I can't. I'm on the actual page where the comments are. So, so this is this beer, then 8.2 Imperial Double New England IPA, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and that's the. Will that come up or not? Probably not. No, it just goes. Okay, that didn't work then. So there's a picture of someone who's posted a photograph. There you go, on the right here. That's that. Got it quite a while ago, so it needs drinking. So But it's in, in a can, so no, anyway, don't matter. So we'll stop sharing that. You get the idea what we're sopping on, I guess. So yeah, just wanted to, if anyone, it's not fair on other streams and stuff when I'm saying hello and stuff, and they kind of feel awkward, and because they just say, oh, he's going through hard times and stuff. So well, now they don't need to, everyone who knows me or follows me on there, which is always really appreciated, know so that's what happened last Thursday afternoon. So I've been trying to sort things out with the mind state that apparently I have. Yeah. It's raining again, so that's nice. I do like to hear the rain. It's pretty cool. It's a bit like crashing waves on a beach. That sort of helps the mind a bit, I guess. There's a few comments and that, just to break it up a bit. So there was a couple before I went live, so it's cool. Always appreciate it. We got Vanessa Kitty saying hello. Simo, hope you're doing all right, mate. We've got Thomas over in Ireland. How you doing, mate? And they're saying hello to each other, which is cool. Just a little bit, mate. Just a little bit. Everything's going through me at the moment with regard arrangements, and I'm the kind of go between, but everything else that's going on, organising, and her family. So that's kind of all in place. Funeral's next Tuesday. So yeah, she's going to be transferred in the next day or two. So because obviously some of the family want to view her and all that stuff. So yeah, the hardest part for me for all this is trying to stay strong for my daughter. Which is, I think I'm grieving more for her than myself. So that I can be potentially better, stronger by the time she needs me. So I'm trying to get that out of the way. But yeah, it's I don't know if you can hear me. I'm proper not talking loud or whatever. So I was going to say something else, but I can't talk really for toffees. So anyway, there's a few more people saying hello. How are you doing, buddy? I haven't spoke to you for ages. Hope you're keeping safe and well. Cool. Hi, Lucy. Cheers for joining. Appreciate it. And then various backwards and forwards. How you doing, BCs? Your reviews, mate? Hope you're all right. Thank you. Cheers. Just clearing up these last few here. I've just jumped about 10 messages here. Hang on. What's going on? Yeah, these people have been amazing, man. You just had loads of messages, literally. I've had some people say, "Oh, you're not doing any beer reviews anymore," because I've not posted anything, obviously, in a week, which is normal. I'd assume this. So that's another reason I wanted to sort of come out and, for anyone who's wondering what's going on, I think most people do, but if you didn't, then yeah, and then it might help me, it might not, nothing to lose. I want to give it a little while before I potentially done this. Got a fairly busy week coming up, with it being half term. I could be going to London on Tuesday, and then obviously by next week and stuff, But anyway, I'm just waffling on. So you got Kimmy here. How you doing? Thanks for joining. You're all right. I've had better times, but yeah. You got Jules here. Cheers. Appreciate it. I don't think I'm strong, to be honest. Not really. I'm too. I'm into kind of. I sleep, but wake up feeling like I did before I went to sleep. So it's not, apart from sleep, it's not doing anything else. It doesn't feel like it. That's quite a nice beer, actually. So yeah, anyone who's joined in, obviously don't miss the first part. My partner died 10 days ago. She's 33. We've got a 5-year-old daughter together. So that's that. It's hard to hear me. Yeah, I'm not really. Don't really want to shout. But I've got this mic here, so hopefully it will. You probably don't want to hear me anymore. It's not, I don't want to hear me. So, Paul, my good brother over in Pennsylvania. How you doing, mate? Looking forward to you eventually getting back over here again. Whenever this bloody pandemic does one. But yeah, keeping safe is the main one, isn't it, at the moment? So I think another thing it's taught me as well. I mean, there's a few people I don't like, we all get that, but I wouldn't wish this on anyone, even the people I don't really like that much, Because even the arseholes can be all right, That's what I've kind of. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if they're an arsehole, really. You know, it's not their fault they're an arsehole. But, you know, whatever. So it's loud and clear. That's good. What we got here? So it's got better, so that's good. So Vanessa Kitty's saying hi to Jules. Yeah, I don't want to, you know, I think it's just more trying to talk it out and talk it through. I ain't bottling nothing up. I mean, Christ, I could bottle the tears up. Christ, you know, use it as hand sanitizer or something. You know, make a fortune, but nah. Joking aside, it's my dark humour comes out sometimes, and it's yeah, we'll sort something out. Just hurts. Fuck. Yeah. Evening times is my most hurtful time of the day. Getting little one to sleep. Just another level of it's indescribable, you know. Just it's just too much. Just for that quarter of an hour, half hour, whatever it is, it's just shouldn't be allowed, you know. Shouldn't be allowed. I'd rather have physical pain. You can deal with that, can't you, with morphine? I don't think that would touch this. A few more pleasantries. Cheers, bud. Appreciate it. Got Nick. How you doing, mate? Another good mate of mine over in Canada there. Yeah, really. And this guy knows what I'm going through. So I won't say no more. Sorry about that. I'm not paying for it. Yeah, it is okay to cry. And if it ain't, it's kind of tough shit, really. Because just trying to just have a chat about it without going there, really. Where are we at? How you doing, Brian? You're right, mate. Thanks, dude. This is what I mean. I've got so many wonderful people that I know I never met, but I know, you know, I feel like I know them, you know. It's kind of weird how the interwebs work sometimes. And obviously, there's been quite a few people I have met, especially on the obviously UK side, and Paul come across a couple of years ago now, wasn't it, mate? Manchester piss up, bloody hell! What a poor hotel room. But definitely fun times. That was proper good. Um, no, yeah, I'm not gonna do that um, because I've got a 5-year-old daughter that is not happening. It's more. This is more of a is it self therapy? I don't know. Potentially, probably not. It's more just to see if it has any kind of effect, and you know, if it does, great. It gets me a little bit stronger or whatever, and I can be stronger for others. If it doesn't, well, you know, it's always good to try, I guess. What we got here? Miscellaneous, how you doing, mate? You're all right. Appreciate talking to you the other night, briefly, or what? I don't know if I talked much. I can't even remember. So I mean, it's like my memory is literally not. I can't remember anything. Um, it's gone really bad. Like proper. Don't know what I've already talked about with some people. I haven't say something. Oh, you've said that the other day. I can't even remember. So it's a bit repetitive, I guess. I think it's just talk for the sake of talking half the time. Um, I don't know what it's referring to, but probably the pain, I guess. God, just jumped about 20 messages there. Am I far behind am I? There's none up, so hang on. So, all right, there. Yeah, that's the one thing I mean, without wishing your life away. You know, if we could all jump 6 months to a year straight away, well, everyone would to a degree at the moment. But, you know, yeah, without wishing your life away, yeah, Christ, I'd have some of that. They say time flies, but it ain't at the moment. Another amazing friend. Cheers, mate. Take a bit. Yeah. 13 people watching this. Blimey. Why? No, but as I said, you can get morphine for that. So that's the thing, isn't it? I don't know. Cheers, bud. And yeah, all right, Phil. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Um, trying to, uh, trying to. Sort of gives, oh, you got to stay strong. You got girls that, yeah. I need to grieve for her as well. That's you know, so you kind of not doing it around her. But if I have to, I mean, I've got support here, so that's the main thing. Well, her mum's down. Her sister was down as well. She went back today. She's been down for a week. Um, so I've had support. I've been, you know, helping with Alice and stuff now. So when I have my wobbles, I can just clear off out of the way for however long, and come back. You know, don't want to see me like that. Although when I told her, you know, bloody hell, that was too. It's impossible to hold that in. But they, you know, kids need to know straight away. That's what I did. So, um, yeah, it's just. Thing with this is nothing you can sort of say, or that's just it. You know, it's done. It's um, we definitely destroyed that hotel room, man. I don't know. It's probably a storage room now. I don't think they could ever, you know, even if they redecorated it. I just think that you know that room, that poor room. Um, I'm so far behind on these comments. It won't. It won't. It, yeah, yeah, she does. She follows me everywhere. Getting her back to school is going to be really hard because she's not wanting to. I mean, she's asleep now, so I can come and do this, and you know, her Avor is in the bedroom there with her, so I'm sleeping downstairs on a mattress at the moment, which is fine because I snore anyway. So um, Avor is like granny, nanny, whatever, you know, grandma, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, Portuguese. As my former partner was Portuguese, and she's got a massive family in London. Half of it's in London, half of it's in Madeira, where she was originally from. So, um, so yeah, but she's not hardly left my side. She's been out a few times with, you know, other family members and stuff, and I stayed in, expecting phone calls and yada yada. Um, yeah, I fancied because I mean, I've got about 5 reviews from before that I was going to post, but I just stopped. Um, I mean, I've been having a few beers, but I've not been reviewing. I don't really care at the moment, so I'm just gonna slowly not go nuts with them. Just like I had a fair few last night, to be fair, but not really doing anything to me at the moment. I'm just drinking, nothing's happening. It's slightly rough this morning, but not too bad considering what I had. And then to sort the fridge out, get it right down. Apart from the sharing bottles, one day we'll be allowed to get together and share a few beers. Everyone brings a bottle or something, and, back to what I used to do. So I'm going to keep those the sharing bottles. I'm going to keep all the other stuff. The stuff needs drinking. A lot of sours and stuff like that. Not exactly the weather at the moment for that sort of jazz, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There's a lot of people out there on YouTube, so Yeah, I just don't need YouTube at the moment, as in reviews and stuff. It's just nah, not in that. Can't do it. It'll come back, but when I don't know. But I'm still around. I'll still join the odd stream or whatever, or I'll be in the chat more than likely. If it's not too late, some of you guys in the States. Although at the moment it's only because our clocks went back last night. So I think we've got a week of 4 hour time difference for the East Coast, so which is always great. Time zones is bullshit, really. Um, so yeah, we've got here a few people, 15 people. Wow, wow, appreciate it. There's obviously nothing on telly, I guess. Um, Yeah, yeah, it's kind of apart from being emotionally drained and emotionally tired, and I just don't know. It's I still feel numb and stuff. It's just I can't. Um, my concentration, my memory, and everything is just like I'm not going to work for a while. They're just like I can't. It's too much for them normal functions to actually to work properly. And I'm sitting there going, oh, okay then. Hi Blake, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I mean you're a proper cool bloke, man. So all these channels, if you're not familiar with them all, just go and you can't the three dots, and you can't go to their channel anymore because YouTube, being YouTube, yeah, let's make things easy. So you're just gonna have to copy and paste names, and then go follow them and stuff. Various live shows, and Paul does his nice live reviews and stuff, and obviously Nick does his beer analysis thing on a Wednesday, and there's just loads. There's just loads and loads. So it's basically my TV, really. I watch a bit of TV, a bit of sport and that, but the odd documentary, because I'm obviously being into wildlife and that kind of thing. Um, which, looking forward to next year. That's going to be sorting out the garden, growing some stuff. Um, See where, if my daughter takes an interest, which she should. She's 5, mate, like anything like that. So get her into that, if I can. Um, yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm normally quite a private person anyway, so I never thought I'd be ever doing this, to be honest. Um, but this is, I mean, it's not, I mean, it's obviously it's personal, but it's not, it's just one of them life kind of deals that comes up now and again for people. Unfortunately, it's not the first time this has happened, and for other people, unfortunately, it won't be the last. It's just the way it goes, isn't it? Sometimes obviously the world's still spinning, so you just got to, or I've just got to carry on. and just I mean, I'm absolutely scared to fuck, to be honest with you. Because I don't know what's, you know, there's a hell of a lot of things I've never done for Litland. Obviously, I'm playing both partners now, but we'll do it together. So, you know, and that's we're gonna get strength from each other. You know, that's what I've kind of in my head at least. Um, yeah, I'm well behind on these putting these up. So, but yeah, we'll sit there for a bit, or I will anyway. So. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I wasn't going to do this. I was, you know, I don't want other channels to feel awkward when I comment and stuff. I think that's probably one of the. Don't feel awkward, you know. It's just, but you do, didn't you? You just, if it was someone else, I'd be like, Jesus, you know, what do you say? Nah, there's nothing you can say. So it's just don't feel awkward. But I know I would. You know what I mean? It's one of them, isn't it? It's just there's other people's. Shut up, get on with it. You'll be all right. And sometimes that's kind of like, oh yeah, you ain't gonna upset me, you know. And then other people say, oh, how can you say that? It's like, well, no, just shut up, get on with it, you know. Some people like that. It's just like, I find it quite amusing, but you know, that's just me, as I say. So, right, yeah, I appreciate that, right, mate. Thank you. Uh, I will be at some point when I get my backside into any kind of apart from being in reverse. Um, I am going to set up a page for um, epilepsy awareness, because that's what we're going to do for the whole funeral thing. We're going to set that all up rather than flowers. You know, just probably throw a bit of money into that and see what happens. Anything really like that. So I will. I have no idea how to set one up, to be honest with you, but I'm sure I can work it out. I've never really done that before or anything, so it's too weird asking people for that sort of money, especially the way things are. It's like, yeah, perfect time for doing that. But yeah, I will do one anyway. But so I'll let you know about that in the future. But or when I stop being lazy, I guess. Um, Cheers, Lucy. You've been really cool to me the last few, well, couple of weeks, so 10 days. Yeah, I just thought I'd break the mood with the outtakes one. I've still got, I mean, I've got 3 years worth of outtakes that I've never really got round to sorting out. I thought, well, I'm not posting any reviews. I may just put that out there for something and, you know, just waffle, outtakes waffle rather than review waffle. Uh, so yeah, appreciate it. Always. It does at the moment. It really does. There's a song somewhere, and I can't remember what it is. Can't remember. There's a song I listen to regularly on. Oh, I can't even say. I can't even think. Spotify. That's it. Yeah, the music one. You know, that's one of the lyrics in it. Funny enough. Neither did I, Paul. Neither did I, man. I learnt more out of school than I did in it, and it was all through my granddad. You know, and I was always outside weekends. Because we was all kind of brought up in a fishing. Um, Certainly, my dad's side of the family, fishing was the main sea fishing. So we used to go down. So obviously, I live near the sea and stuff, and we used to go down bait digging for the old, getting the old worms to go all night fishing later on, and all that sort of thing. We used to go out for picnics, take a little kind of a stove, and, could bring a load of rolls and sausages and all that. We used to do that every weekend. Used to go bait digging, getting some peeler crabs to go fishing in the night, and then come once we got all our bait and stuff at low tide, and come back and well, you know, and while we're actually down by the seafront, we used to set um, the old little cooker up. Amazing, amazing childhood. Really, I've been really lucky. Um, yeah, he was a massive part of my life. Massive. As I said, when he passed away, what, 10 years ago, something like that, maybe 11 years ago, he was the best teacher I ever had, and I wasn't at school, so yeah, I've been very lucky. Um, with my family and stuff. Um, um, I just went way too. Oh Christ, I'm all the way up there. Christ, I'm so far behind on these comments. So I'm not gonna. Um, yes, mate. It's been amazing, man. Just seriously, it's really quite overwhelming. You know, the messages I get, and I said one of the things I want to do, because obviously people are not knowing, not everyone's knowing what's going on. So this is the point of this really. Um, so that should fill in a little bit, and it will help. Because I mentioned it on a stream the other night, and set somebody off a little bit. I didn't say nothing, but he knows anyway. And then everyone's asking him what's going on, with me and that. And it's like, yeah. So it's like, well, this is one of the reasons this is needed to happen. Um, I guess you're talking about a hotel room in Manchester. You've got to be, haven't you? Jules is laughing at Paul. Paul's being Paul. Cheers, mate. So what's Simo said here? I know it's pretty. I mean, I'm a small time channel, but I mean, it doesn't matter. That's never mattered anyway. It's more the people I've met and the friendships I've made, and the whole point of the channel for me is become secondary, really. You know, but it was never. It was just something. It was more of a video kind of thing that I just put out there just to see if anyone watched. Great. If they didn't, great. Didn't bother me. But then you form friends, and it's like, bloody hell, this is actually. And when I first started, I never thought that would happen or anything like that. It's just like, oh, it's just idiot on there talking rubbish, which I do. But yeah, I didn't think it would go like this. It's it means more to me than the actual doing it. It's your reviews itself. Well, that's the way I kind of. Yeah, I'm going to be all right. It's just a bit wank at the moment, to be fair. We'll just tell me to shut up. That's that. You can say that. That's all right. Yeah, don't feel awkward. I mean, I feel awkward doing this, so I don't want to feel awkward or whatever, and I don't want to ruin anyone's day. So, but I'm trying to do it to a degree for myself and just getting that little bit stronger, even if it's just like a little bit. Then I might do another one. I might do a few. Who knows? When I'm in the right mood or whatever. Start eating healthily as possible. Yeah, I must admit I've thought about that. Yeah, I mean, coming on to live streams and stuff, certainly on the UK side of the pond at least, it's going to be really tricky for me going forward. At the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock start thing, and then even then, I don't really want to be leaving Litland in the bedroom on her own at the moment and stuff. Maybe in time, when she grows up slightly and all that sort of thing, it'll become a little bit easier. Um, Certainly for the immediate few months, certainly the rest of this year, I would imagine. Or if there's people visiting and looking after her, then it's okay. But she'll come into me. I'll be on the stream or something. She'll be in. So I thought about doing some some of the stuff she likes to drink. Do like little review of a fruit shoot or something daft like that. That could be an idea if she wants to. But I don't know. I'm just waffling on. Another pretty amazing guy here. Thanks, Rod. Man, I think you're hooking up with Paul, and you potentially soon. Can't remember. So I can remember shit like that, but I can't remember like half hour ago. It's weird. Yeah, with good friends for sure. Yeah. Cheers, man. I remember you commented on the one of the social media things. I can't remember. Of course, I can't remember. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean that's why I've done this. I just thought I'd put, I wasn't gonna, and I was like, should I? I was gonna do it the other night, then didn't, and then I figured, Sunday there's gonna be no one around, so I thought I'll do it then, and do it late. So, yeah, appreciate it, buddy. Um, no, you shouldn't have done that, crazy man. That's really cool of you. Thank you, mate. Um, I'll Jesus Christ. That's the first man. That's never. That's really kind of you, man. You know, um, thank you. Not much I can say. It's just I didn't even mention that it was on my page. I never mentioned it. No. Wow. That's really kind of you. Thank you. That's fucking hell, man. You got me there. It's it's beyond, man. It's just beyond. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not fucking right, is it? It ain't right. Uh, yeah, she does, man. This is I've gone through kind of. I'm trying to heal as quickly as I can by grieving for her. So when she needs me, I've already grieved. You know, I'm a bit further down. I'm trying to be ahead of her, which obviously I will be. She's 5. Um, I don't know. Whether it's I don't know. It's all kind of state of mind, isn't it? And you know, you're trying to think too much sometimes. But you know, but then also I'm doing it for a reason. So it's like, were you doing it right? You know, and then everyone's different, like you say, and people take things differently. And I'm more scared of. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm gonna do. That scares me. Emotional side of it, will, you know, time will eventually get that sorted. But you know, when you haven't got a clue, it's fucking proper scary, man. Like sorting her hair out. That's the one. Just like tried doing it the other day. You know, couldn't do it. Broke down again. You know, like shit like that. Little things like that. Uh, yeah, fucking proper. It is little things like that. Just weirdos. It's proper. The thing is, it's funny you say that. I was going to say that. That would be bad. Everyone would have left. Um, I think the weirdos are the ones that don't realise they're a weirdo. You know. I know I'm a weirdo, so that's all right. Um, yeah, man. It's just at some point I'll get my ass over there. I mean, well, I know we talked about it loosely for the last fucking couple of years, and then something happened there, and this happened there, and oh, it was a pandemic, and then now this has happened here, and like fucking hell. Yeah, it's been, and that's for everyone, isn't it? So, bit of a bastard, you know. But then you have to also think, well, it's fucking nuts, isn't it? The way it all is at the moment. So, thank you, cheers, appreciate it. It's cool to have you on. So I'm when was that? 1:15. Fucking hell, I'm nearly half an hour behind on this. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, just I think it's all with moods, isn't it? It comes in, and for me, it comes in waves. It happens when you don't expect it, and then you start thinking too much, and you can set it on yourself rather than naturally come out. Moment, I get the odd, let's say, comment. It's like, "Whoa, that's gone." So yeah, proper numb. It's just like literally felt sick for not self-inflicted like a bit this morning, but even that didn't bother me. It's weird. I just didn't care. Oh mate. Yeah, I'm playing it minute by minute. How you doing, mate? Yeah. Cheers for chiming in, mate. That's really really cool. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I haven't really got any time frame on how I should be feeling or what I should be feeling, or I mean, hopefully I can do her hair by then. That'll be a plus. Uh, um, See, I'm not. I've got some. I'm not really kind of crazy religious or anything, but I will. Yeah, things happen, don't they? Sometimes, and you wonder. Um, I'm generally, an atheist, to be fair, but also appreciate people have got their own kind of beliefs, if you like, or views or whatever, which is also cool. If it works for you, maybe it would work for me. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I ain't stopping drinking beer, so it probably wouldn't work. So there you go. Yeah, I appreciate you posting that. Though. It's very nice. Yeah, I thought about that. I know one thing I'm gonna be doing next year is plant some sunflowers. One of her favourite. She loved yellow, so I'm gonna plant some of them. So that'd be good. Um, yeah, but once I've had a few beers, I'm a bit more outgoing. Wild. I was hardly a wild man, but we had a good night in London there. It was good. Um, Thanks. I do appreciate it's proper, like, oh, yeah. the thing is, I knew straight away. I was like, this is not good. She was gone when I found her. I knew that, but you still go through the usual CPR. Shout down to Dad with a few expletives. I said, look, phone an ambulance now. This is the deal. It's an emergency. They need to get here as soon as they can. They were here within 5 minutes. Yeah, 3/4 of an hour. And then, yeah. I mean, I knew anyway before they even got here. As soon as I saw her, I was like, nah. You know, if you've ever seen it before, you just know. And I've never seen it before, but I still knew. But yeah. I don't, man. That's one of the things I've stopped is I don't do music. The only music I've been doing, I've been listening to a lot of jazz. No lyric music as much as I can. Whereas before, some of the, I'm really kind of a fan of certain bands and literally music all the time, every day. I do like my music, but I knew straight away I'm not doing music, and then I was like, hang on, I need some music, and I still need to blot out. So then I've been getting into more chill out kind of music and a bit of jazz, a bit of blues, that sort of thing. That's been all right. Bit of a mind soother to a degree, but it's still thinking music anyway, so which is cool. Yeah, I've already, yeah. Again, thank you very much. Anyone who reaches out like that is, I mean, it's always appreciated. That's for sure. Um, no, I know I will because I've got to. Yeah, it's just a process, and it's just, and I will get there. I know I will because nothing stops. So, you know, there's a little one to think about, and that's the main one. So that in some ways that's going to help to a degree. It's going to take my mind off, but it's still, I even still feel, I feel a little bit guilty that I should have been kind of, and people say, oh, you shouldn't think like that. You do, it's naturally, you do. Um, it's weird how it all works, but I've no idea what that was referred to, as it was, how long ago was that? That's nearly half an hour ago. So, proper slow. um, I don't want to go through everyone's. I mean, I appreciate all the comments, but it's just that's a long way behind, isn't it? Really. Yeah, human emotion. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's all tricky. Um, oh, I wonder what that was then. You don't mind, I'm looking at my phone just went off. What's that? Something about, what was it? Ah, because I'm into like weather and stuff. It's a snowstorm in Colorado foothills at the moment. So Thrash, if you're watching, I don't know where you're at regards there, but there's a snowstorm apparently, which is bizarre, isn't it, for Colorado? I know they've got a big bit of weather coming down from North Pole. That's for the from the scripture earlier. Yeah, Timothy Taylor's are a little bit. There's a lot of politics going on in the beer world in the UK at the moment with certain size breweries and stuff. You might have seen bits and pieces of me posting in the last few months. The duty escalator thing. So basically, the bigger breweries have to pay less. It's going to be the smaller breweries have to pay more in duty if they're below a certain threshold of actually producing, which is ridiculous. And then the bigger ones don't have to pay as much. So how does that work? How does that actually work? Anyway, politics, but yeah. So and obviously Timothy Taylor's they've been lobbying the government to go ahead with that. So there's been a lot of these kind of like Shepherd Neame anyway. But yeah, so that's that. No, not really. No rush. Yeah, that's it. Be yourself, man. You see, I know you anyway, so it's like I know what you like. uh, you borrowed it, did you? Yeah. I won't borrow them now. I got Mary on. How you doing? Thank you. Uh, Appreciate it. Very kind. I'm just going to skip through quite quickly some of these just to get nearer the current day. So people saying hello, backwards and forwards, which is cool. Bloody hell, man. 4 years sleeping on a couch. I think that'd do my back in. I reckon that'd do. I mean, I suppose you get used to it, but yeah. More backwards and forwards. So sorry, Phil. This was like, when was that? 20 minutes ago. Appreciate it. Really do. Yeah, good night, mate. Right, he's heading down. It's just Cincinnati, isn't it? I think. So everyone knows everyone else, which is really cool. This is what I'm saying. The community and stuff. It's like, I mean, there's a few streams I don't go on for, for certain reasons, but there's a lot of people that are on them streams that I really get on with as well. So it's kind of like I just keep out of it. I watch them, but I don't kind of partake. So to Julie saying hello, to Rod and to Simo. That's it, Michelle. I couldn't remember your name because I'm an idiot. Yeah, Michelle. Of course it is. So yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's just a life moment, isn't it? Just we're still talking about weirdos here. Bloody hell, that's how far that was back. Cheers, Simo, mate. I appreciate your. I'll check it out in a while. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. To be fair, it's really kind of you. That doesn't happen to me, that's for sure. That sort of thing. Fucking that scares me to death. Fucking hell. She's so clumsy though. That's the trouble. I mean, she could cut herself with safety scissors. Never mind throwing a fucking axe. You know. Yeah. But Paul being Paul. Yeah. The trouble is, my daughter will be like, "Oh, I'll do that." Like, yeah, will you? Yeah. Fucking hell. She's bad enough with a knife. No, absolutely. Sorry, that was a bit too quick. They don't know, do they? They just don't. Um, so I do. So that classes me not a weirdo, I guess. I don't know. But then also don't care. Um, Cheers, Eric, mate. Um, just catching up, a bit behind, but we'll get there. Um, yeah, demons. I don't really. I've not suffered with that. Um, I've had periods in the past, but there were different kind of feelings and stuff, and I think it was more when like years and years and years ago. About oh god, it's getting on for 20 years ago. My first girlfriend cheating on me. That kind of that was difficult. This is different. This is a different thing. It's not that kind of dark thoughts that I had back then. But then I sorted it all out. I went to therapy, and you know, and I was all right. I've not had anything like that since, and I've not even felt like that now. Even with what's going on, it's not entered. No, not at all. Um, Even if I say it was just me and I keep saying my partner, but yeah, you know what I mean. It was just me and her, and then this happened. I still wouldn't. The cheating on me really uh, did affect me because it completely knocked my confidence in everything. I mean, I was kind of just starting to change because I was really quite shy and timid and stuff, and then I got a little bit bloody hell. I'm actually with someone. Um, what was I 20, early 20s at that point. Um, and yeah, that really took its toll on me, um, but in a different way, of course. So we're going to get we're catching up slowly here. Oh God, I've just jumped about 20 again. It's not too bad. Um, I phone call. I didn't. I took the easy route to let her family know. I spoke to her uncle. He's an English guy, and I relayed it to him. I said, "Look, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. There's no way I'd be able to phone her mum and everything else. I said, as long as you tell one person, it spreads. I definitely done it that way because I wouldn't be able to do it. No, not happening. Couldn't do it. So I kind of, it took me quite a while to work that one out as well, because I was still in a bit of shock and stuff. Oh God, no, I ain't giving up music, man. It's just there's certain music I generally listen to that I'm not going to be listening to for a while until I'm, you know, it's going to be non-lyric music. Uh, um, is it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just seeing. I'm just trying to relieve a little bit of it. If it works, kind of thing, as I've said. But yeah, I appreciate you saying that. But anyone who wants to listen, you know, everyone's got their own shit going on as well. I'm also mindful of that, you know. Um, it's not all, I do care about other people as well, you know, what they're going through and what they've been through, or have not talked about it. People have bottled it up, and so if it can help anyone out there who watches or whatever, then help in some way, then that's a good thing. People don't talk enough, do they? That's the problem. You got to talk. You can talk it out. I mean, I don't want to turn into Chad, but yeah, you know, but yeah. We got Chris here from off the 10th. How you doing, mate? Hope you're all right. Was Redbeard fucking trimming his dog earlier? What the fuck's that about? A live stream? Couldn't work that one out. So fuck me, it's just about to go to -50, and he's fucking shaving all the hair off his dog. I don't get that. Yeah. But yeah, cheers, Chris. Yeah, eccentric. So I think it's a fair word. No idea what reference we're at. Oh, are we there? We're actually at the comments now. 13 people watching. Bloody hell. Thank you so much. I try to be. I don't feel like it sometimes, but I try. So we're actually caught up with comments there, which is. I'm gonna have one more beer, and then it's probably boring the hell out of you, or there's absolutely nothing on TV, or no streams on. So I'm gonna have a beer from London now. I've had this a fair while. I've just realised it's got coffee in it. It's a coffee porter from Brewing by Numbers. They're out of Bermondsey in London. 9% ABV. It's a collaboration with Clipsons and Sons, which is obviously I assume a coffee place, really. Yeah, whole bean Brazilian. I can't even pronounce it. Brazilian coffee beans, we'll call it that. There we go. So we're going to crack that. I've actually still got some beer here. Yeah. I'm just going to go and rinse this glass out because I can't be asked to go and get another one. I'll be 30, 40 seconds. Is the sound okay? Just saying. Just wondered. Yeah, you take care, mate, and I really appreciate your kind donation, man. That's proper, like, wow, yeah, really, thank you. Right, so that's that. My phone's been going nuts, so I don't know what's. Let's have a look. Right, that's a very good friend of mine just saying. So yeah, let's get the old messages. Yeah, so that was it's a quarter of an hour ago. So yeah, you take care. I'll read that in a minute after this. So right, so yeah, I'm going to crack this off of a beer open. So it's a coffee port, 9%. Well, it's an imperial port, really, I guess. It needs drinking. I'm not reviewing it. I'm just going to start drinking some beers and just not be worried about reviewing everything, which is cool. A coffee porter at 1:05 in the morning. Oh well. I can't sleep anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We got here. Okay. Cool beans. That's cool. Cheers, Lucy. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, I've gone through everything earlier in the stream, Greg. And cheers for joining, buddy. And I appreciate it. It's just something I think I needed to do. Because I don't think everyone knew and stuff. So I know you do. I messaged you like last week when it all went off. And it's not fair for other streams. Every time I'm commenting, some people know, some people don't. So I was like, I'll just put this up there, and then it's done. Then, isn't it? And, I don't want no one to feel awkward. I don't want and all that. Because it's not fair. So now it's just like, yeah, it's all out there now. And you can, doesn't need to be. There shouldn't be any awkwardness anywhere. So plus, hopefully it helps me as well. So there's a couple of reasons really. So I thought throw this up there. Christ, I can smell the coffee out of this already. So what is this I'm drinking then? Let's have a look. So it's brewing by numbers. Hen. So it's one of their, obviously a coffee porter. They've got 3 that have come up listed. This is one with the Brazilian. I can't pronounce it, so the best way for me to do this shit is 1 a.m. beer, buddy. Cheers, Lucy girl. What are you drinking, love? Is it wine again, or did you get any beers in today? What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to show that. No, it's all right. So I did a screen share. Obviously, I can't see comments for a second until we go back to this page. So I'm going to go straight like that to there. I think that's going to be showing. So this is what I'm drinking. 9%. So it says coffee porter. I mean, is it imperial? It should be imperial, really. It's very smooth. I'll give it that. It's got a ton of. You can tell, you can just smell the coffee from it from about a foot and a half. And considering I've had this beer since the lockdown, when was it canned? Plus, this was canned on the 27th of November of 2019. So it's like 11 months old and it's still really coffee forward, which is good. It's got a year's shelf life on it, but blimey, this is you're getting that chocolate as well, which is cool. This is really nice. Nice smell. Very, very kind of smooth, slightly creamy body. A little bit of baker's chocolate going on in there. Not much bitterness with the roasted malts. Just very smooth, easy drinking. There's no the ABV of 9%, that kind of deal. Yeah, it's proper, and it's as it says here. It's definitely decadent. It's, but still thin, Paul. If you're watching, it's still fairly thin for a 9. I mean, it's a porter, so they're thin anyway. But even still, a 9%. But yeah, you like your thin porters and stouts anyway, don't you? So you seem to review them a lot. So, anywho, enough of that. Get back to this. Cheers, Jules. I really do appreciate it. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, Beavertown, Gamma Ray. I mean, yeah, in your wine mug. Yeah, we'll have to get you some glasses. I'll get you some glasses. I think you've been helping me cope big time the last week and a bit. So yeah, Gamma Ray. Yeah, I mean, I remember Gamma Ray when it first came out before they were canning and stuff like that. When I've still got an old Gamma Ray bottle down in the cellar somewhere. I think it was that and 8 Ball and what else was it? I think I got 3 bottles before they were canning downstairs in the cellar. I've actually got quite a few old can labels as well. I mean, they've been bought out now and all that sort of jazz, but whatever. I'm more interested in some of their beers. That is it, the Nano Bot. Oh dear, that weren't great. But yeah, Gamma Ray's steady. It's a steady old beer. Cool beans. Yeah, I was watching a little bit earlier. I can't remember. I was watching a game earlier. I can't even remember who it was. So yeah, that it's definitely. I don't know if I was watching it or not. I seem to zone in and out of. I was like, oh, what? How so and so as I'm watching it. I don't even know. I'm just daydreaming. I haven't got a clue. Oh yeah, I've got an Omnipollo sour. It's a ridiculous one. It's like I can't remember what the ABV is, 10% or something in a can. Had some of their ones earlier in the, back in the summer and reviewed a few, and some of the shit they put in their beers, fucking hell, it's just nuts. Well, it's just absolutely crazy. Like pulpy, one was like proper, like gloopy, pulpy. Yeah. So, yeah, Apollo are great. I love their stouts. Some of their stouts are like absolutely banging, proper. Like their Noah series. Oh, just unbelievable beers. The trouble is, you want to session them. They taste so good, but then they're just going to destroy you at 10%. You know, it's that kind of deal, really. So Lucy's saying, yeah, huh. Well, you can have a gamma ray and then have a rose. Or you just keep the rose, and then you can drink that, you know, chilled out sort of thing. So yeah, I'm kind of like not much else to say really. I think that's probably about it. But if people are still watching and commenting and stuff, I'll carry on for a bit. For a little while, or until I finish this beer. I think that's fair. It's only a can, 30ml can. So when I finish that, then I'll clear off and stop depressing you all. But yeah. Look at here. So cheers, Rod, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're probably doing sorting dinner out, I guess. Yeah, I really appreciate anyone who's saying reach out, talk and stuff. It's like fucking unbelievable. Appreciate it. Yeah, 7%. I mean, that's just a nuts bloody fruit sour, isn't it? It's just proper thick, proper, as I say, loaded. It's they can be really damn sweet as well, though. That's the only kind of thing. I'm not a crazy sweet tooth sort of guy. I'm more savoury. I like my savoury stuff. So yeah. So Lucy's heading off. Yeah. Cheers, honey. We'll speak to you soon for sure. Oh, he's awesome, man. Da-da-da. Cheers, Jules. I really do appreciate it as well. I hope you're having a better day. To comments again. There's still 10 people watching. I can't get my head around that. That's just like that's really nice. Yeah, although I haven't got my camera on. It's really appreciated just listening. So I hope everyone had a good day, Sunday or evening, whatever you're doing. Is anyone actually doing? I mean, there seems to be loads of streams coming up in the next sort of 5-7 days, whatever. Everything's going to be Halloween and all that sort of carry on. We haven't got many beers in the UK, pumpkin beers, etc. I think there was one brewery, they've done a really small batch of, it's called it Yams and something else or whatever it's called, from Lucid Brew. And they've done a really small batch. It sold out literally straight away, apparently. So perhaps there is a market for it a bit more in the UK. I've had a few pumpkin beers. I think Post Road Pumpkin Ale from, I can't even remember the American brewery. I can't remember what brewery it is. Is it Brooklyn? I think it might be Brooklyn. I had that about 5 years. There was a fair few around 5 years ago, but they seem to have every year they're less and less. I know Beavertown do one. They used to do one every year. I don't know if they're doing that anymore. Brewdog done one. Oh, have they? Ah, okay. Yeah, because Elusive done one as well, didn't they? Very similar sounding. It was a porter. It wasn't a straight up pumpkin. It was a spiced pumpkin latte porter type. Like so, okay, it's probably sold out though. That's the problem. But yeah, I say I'm not buying beer at the moment anyway. So okay, I'm sorry. I'm literally talking out loud here. I've got a lot to talk about. Um, yeah, I'm probably going to be in London, so that's yeah, not going to be. I'll probably watch and I'll be in the comments, but I'll be on my headphones on my phone or something. But as much as I'd love to join, for sure, I'm probably not going to be here because it's half term holidays and Alice needs to be around people. So and her mum's been down for a week. Um, I've got a few things to sort out today and Tuesday before I can. That's going to be a head fuck, but yeah, I've got some financial shit to sort out um, before next week and all that, get everything out of the way. But yeah, I'll if I'm not on the stream, which I probably won't be because I'll be in London, I'll be in the chat for sure. Just and I missed. So that's the other comment before. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I mean I'll be in London, so I mean I might possibly head to. I don't know if I'll be going out. I'm probably not going to go out in London because it's a bit of a higher with the whole COVID bloody blah. Um, if there's a bottle shop, I might go and see. I mean, I probably won't be reviewing anything. Now that's the thing. It's more for having a beer than reviewing it for me at the moment. Not as I say, not going crazy, but yeah. Um, yeah, of course, man, of course. Right, I can try and sort that out. You know, um, but again, I'll probably just be doing. I could get it, and then we'll see how it goes. Because obviously, the time you start, it's for me, it's 1 in the morning, and in a few weeks, it's going to be a bit. It's going to be just me in Litland, and then she's going to, it's all weird. She's going to be in the room on her own, all that sort of thing. So I'm a bit mindful, and say she has a nightmare, I'm not there, and all this sort of thing. So it's, you know, so there's a few things to think about. As much as I want to do join and yada yada, there's a lot of other kind of background things. At the moment, she's fine. She's asleep. You know, her nan's in there or granny or whatever you want to you know, call it, which is cool. It's just gives me a chance just to not worry about that. There's going to be a lot more worry of her coming up in the next week or so. But yeah, if not, I'll probably just what we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'd love to join. Either way, I'll either join or I'll be in the chat. So yeah, um, yeah. I don't think there's much. Everyone's going to be hiding in their homes with masks on. So I guess, but the way it's going over here, it's getting proper nuts. about 25,000 cases per day at the moment here in the UK. So yeah, but I'm in an area because it's all this whole kind of lockdown sort of shenanigans. There's different areas with, I'm in a medium area. You got medium, high, and very high. I'm in the low bracket at the moment, part of the country. It's more up north and stuff, but it's growing everywhere though. So, cheers, buddy, man. Cheers for chiming in, and thanks for accepting the old friend request on Face Ache, as I call it. And happy birthday as well, isn't it? It's your birthday today, mate. I'm sorry, it's not going to be a perhaps the stream to celebrate, because I needed to get this out there and stuff. The obvious. But yeah, so we've got that. It was the 24th. Oh, okay. There you go. Didn't even bloody. I obviously didn't read it properly. We got another good friend, Lee. Yeah, no worries, man. Just is what it is. It will get better eventually, but yeah. At the moment, it sucks. It sucks a bag of dicks at the moment, to be fair. But I appreciate it as always. Hope you're all right. Laughing at something. I don't know what. Everyone's saying hello to each other, which is really cool. That's it. That's it. So I've still got half of this beer left, so I'll be here for probably another quarter of an hour or so, and then I'll clear off. So a bit of self-therapy, if you like, maybe. If not, then it doesn't matter, does it? But yeah, I really appreciate everyone, joining in and commenting and stuff. And as I said, I'm generally more of a quieter person, but sometimes it's nice to actually have a bit of company, even though you're not going to be seeing me or physically talking to me or having people on the stream. That would be a bit too much for me at the moment. Although I've joined a couple of streams, which I generally listen. Right? You can do that with other people's stream, but when it's your own, you need to talk a bit more. And yeah, I don't know about that at the moment. But yeah, I mean, we'll get there, and eventually I'll start reviewing a few things. I'm probably just going to go back to more basic stuff that people know, rather than all these kind of decent craft beers, of course. But yeah, they're all relevant generally. But yeah, beer is really reviewing beer. It doesn't really matter, does it? Just go out and try it. All that sort of stuff. I've already done these, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I can't even remember. Just can't remember. Yeah. Don't know what's going on there. This is a nice coffee porter though. So what is everyone else doing? What have you had for dinner this evening? Have you cooked yourself something really decent, or have you just been a bit of a lazy one and got a takeaway? Are you having a beer? Are you having a wine? What's everyone? What's everyone at? 11 people watching, which is pretty bizarre, but very appreciative. So Jules is still there. Yeah, I knew you'd be. I knew you'd still be here. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Just having, as I say, like Jules, people like Jules and Lucy, and there's a few others, and people message me like literally every day, and it's like, "Are you okay?" And you know, it's quite it's a you know, I guess you don't realise until something happens that people actually really do generally care, which is really kind of like quite, you know, they go out their way a little bit and stuff. It's like, fucking hell, people are actually, there's a lot of shit out there in the world, but you know, sometimes perhaps you know the world's not quite as bad as you think it is. Okay, you know, it's just this is all new and stuff, and over time, you know, I get all that kind of thing, but it's really, you know, when I need it now, it's like it's there, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty. Without being a soppy bastard, it's pretty moving. Um, so yeah, so we got some comments here. Beef and barley soup and an English muffin. Okay, nice. I didn't realise that, man. You know, getting recent as well. Well, feel free to reach out or whatever. Um, yeah, I'll talk about it. You know, I ain't bottling shit up. Fuck that. No. If I bottled it up, I wouldn't be as strong for my daughter. So that's the whole for me. My logic, anyway. Whether that's logic or not, I don't know. But perhaps I'll look back and think, what the fuck did you do that for? Or I might think, well, you know, it's a good thing you done that. You know, talk to yourself, didn't you? What, you know, I mean, I'm mad, so you do talk to yourself. So um, if it helps my daughter from myself talking about it to others, then I can be stronger for her. And then, but if it doesn't, then you know, it doesn't, you know, doesn't really matter, does it? At least I kind of tried, I guess. That's the way I look at it, anyway. So, um, oh right, yeah, that's one of my favourite things to make. I like making a spicy spaghetti bolognese. That's one of the things, few things I can actually do fairly well. So I've done it hundreds of times. So you know, the more you do it, and that kind of thing. But I want to try doing other stuff. But then and then I've just literally thought just then it's like, yeah, it's doesn't really matter. It does matter, but it doesn't. You know. Food is a great one for, you know, the people you care about. Sharing food with people, I think, you know, it's kind of a form of love, I guess. Sharing food. So yeah, of course that you know, that just sets the mind back to, you know, to the whole situation and stuff that's currently going on. But But it is, isn't it? It's life's fucking short, man. You just don't know. You don't know. Which is why there's so many things I wanted to do. It's like fucking hell. It just makes you realise a little bit. We'll leave it there. So that's cool. I might do a cooking live thing of my spicy spag. But I've been thinking about it for a while because it's like my house is such a shithole. So it's like I ain't tidying up just to go on a live stream. Fuck it. It is what it is. People can fucking mess, and all that, like bad grammar. You get you get the grammar Nazis. You're gonna get the cleanliness Nazis, I guess. Just don't fucking watch them. But yeah, I don't know. And there'll be people coming in and out, of course, or Litland and or whatever. So, but I mean, that's an idea. I might do a cook a dinner stream. That'll really fucking bore you. You thought this was bad. But yeah. Oh, the port's fucking good, man. Still 10 people watching. I still can't get my head around that. At 1:30 in the morning for me. Obviously, I do realise most people. Is there anyone from the UK still watching? Probably not. Could be Canada and America, I reckon. But yeah. We've got a conversation, people talking to each other, which is really cool. So awesome. What was I going to say? Borman's aware. Okay. There you go, man. I didn't realise you're still about. That's really cool. Appreciate it. I really do, man. Yeah, of course you're watching the football, aren't you? So yeah, yeah. I didn't advertise this strings. I don't want all that kind of you know. Which is around. I wasn't sure I was going to do it either, so I was like, let's just do it. Have a couple of chill out beers and shoot the shit and all that sort of stuff. Got the window open, listening to the rain a little bit, which is a nice melody, backdrop type shit. Nothing else to drink up here, is there? Oh, mate. That's got to be thrown away. Fuck knows what else to do in there. A McDonald's fucking chip carrier thing on top of about 50 cans. I don't know what's going on there. Weird. So yeah. How you doing, Mark? You all right? I'm all right. I just needed to. I needed to do this for myself and hopefully fill in for people who don't know what's been going on in my life in the last 10 days, and so that this sorts that out, and more for myself really, and if it works, which I feel it's nice. It's nice that people are around and stuff, and just go with the, go with that really. That kind of thing. So yeah, I appreciate people reaching out and stuff. So it's all it's all nice. So, but yeah, and that's it really. It's just more of a having a chat. Although I've not got my camera on, just I'm not in that. Not in that. It doesn't need. it's more of a having a chat and having a listen and, you know, having a beer together or whatever. Because there's a lot of fucking shit going on out there at the moment, and you know, if it helps anyone else or whatever. I mean, I don't, whether this stream stays up or not, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but what people say is like, you know, I don't, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, yeah, running out of things to waffle on about, to be fair. Not much else to say, I don't think. Unless people have got doing stuff at the moment. Is anyone doing a barbecue? You know, it's probably in the States, but this time of the night. Was it 9 o'clock? Getting on for 10 o'clock, isn't it? In the States, the old clocks went back here. I've got some friends who do barbecues at bloody 3 o'clock in the morning in January. They don't put the seasons off them going to doing a barbie, which is quite amusing. Yeah, come home pissed up, fire the barbecue on, you know. Fucking, they've done it snowing. It's been snowing. They've thrown a barbie on before. It's quite amusing. At least it keeps you warm, you know, which is cool. So yeah, if you're wondering what this purple ribbon is, which you most people will know, but this is epilepsy awareness symbol, which I've got on all my social media waffle outlets. Kind of, you know, for her and stuff. So yeah, so at some point I will be, I mentioned earlier, but I will be setting up a page for that charity. Which would be, if you know, raise anything at all, which would be pretty cool. I don't generally do, you know, I'm not that sort of. I don't do that sort of. You know, it's just. It's like for the whole, which you know, the funeral next Tuesday. We're not doing flowers. I'm gonna set up I've got to sort that out this week as well. So there's a lot of things to sort out still. So I'm going to set up a page for that and donate to epilepsy awareness. We'll see how that goes. You know, so that'll be something I'm going to sort out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So T-bone steak, T-bone on the barbecue tonight. There you go. Nice one. Yeah, it's something I've never really done much cooking over the barbie, but it's something, you know, I've always been interested in it, kind of thing, but without actually, it costs a fucking fortune as well if you want something half decent. And then it's like, then you need a half decent barbecue, not some crappy round drum thing that you can pick up for like 40 quid. It's like, you know, you need the best of both, I think, with these sort of things. But yeah, I just stick to doing my spicy spag bowl. That's my I like doing that. I'll probably stream that one day. probably cut my fucking finger off on a live stream or something. But yeah, just for the views, you know. Yeah, it's Halloween this week. Could be a good idea. Have to wait and see. But getting towards the end of this this beer now, which is decent. Coffee porter from Brewing by Numbers, Brazilian coffee beans in it, 9% ABV, which is nice. And then before that, I had a beer from Garage Beer Co. out of Barcelona. So this is good. The comments have really gone quiet, so there's still 10 people watching. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to finish up this beer in a second, then I'm going to clear off. I appreciate everyone watching, commenting. If you didn't comment, watching, whatever, or listening, which is what it is, not watching. Just watching at a blank screen, but yeah, listening. Appreciate it. So yeah, we'll see. I might do another one if I feel in the kind of in need of a pick me up or whatever, or encouragement, and I'll it'll be this same format kind of thing again. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. I don't know when, because I've got a couple of days to sort out a hell of a lot of shit before I can go to London with my daughter to see her cousins and stuff, which I'm really not looking forward to. I'm not, it's going to be a bit weird going to London and stuff on my own with, well, not going to be on my own going up there, but certainly coming back, it's going to be a bit of a weird one. Just me and the little one on our own. That's going to be very odd. A whole new world. There's a film there somewhere. Is it Frozen? I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm proper waffling. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers, Mark. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get there. So yeah, it's just the whole world is a different place. And it's fucking scary with a 5-year-old. I reckon. I haven't really gotten into that yet because I've had people around, but it's going to hit me when it's just me and her and stuff. It's going to be like, whoa, this is another level of fucking weirdness. Yeah, I mean, pardon me. Oh yeah, I'm staying strong, but it's going to be. I'm actually quite scared of doing it on my own, to be honest. Although I've still got family and stuff around, it's not the same, is it? It's just it's still going to be weird, and I'm trying to keep little and busy as much as I can. So, as I said, I'm going to be on less live streams, for sure. Review wise, it's going to be pretty late at night, and then have 1 or 2 beers or a beer or whatever, and then be reviewing it, going back, make sure she's all right. Don't want her to wake up having a nightmare and I'm not there. So there's a lot of the beer reviews don't really matter. So it's going to be different. It's going to be different for sure. So yeah, 12 people watching now. This is me just waffling on, like, You're gonna make me go and get another beer in a minute. If there's people still listening or whatever, then I'll, I don't even feel tired. That's the trouble. It's weird. It's kind of I feel this knackered 24 hours a day at the moment, and that's even when I wake up. So it's no real kind of there's no difference really between going to bed tired and waking up. I just feel there's no kind of like normal senses sort of resuming at the moment. So it's weird how that's all panned out. Yeah, appreciate it, Mark. No worries. You're all right. You're all right, son. Right, I'm finishing this. That went down really nice. So what do people want to do? If people are busy and got to do something, no, fair enough. Or should I go and get another beer? I'm not fussed. It's nice talking to you all, and you're all listening. It's like fucking. It's quite humbling, It's more of a listen, isn't it? Listen along, you know. That's not. I'm not actually. That's coming out of my mouth. Just letting you know. Okay, I'm gonna get another beer. Yeah, we'll see. Just see how we go. Give it like another 20 minutes or so, and then I'll. This will be my last beer. So I'll be back in a second. All right. So I started off with a pale beer, then onto a porter, now back onto a pale beer. Kirkstall Brewery. This is their Providence New England IPA. So it's quite a low ABV, 5.2. One of these Morrison's jobby things. I've had it a fair while actually. When they first come out with a few, I don't know if this is one of their new range or not. It could be. I don't know. I don't keep up with all this stuff. So there's so many new stuff out there these days. Pretty difficult to keep up to date with what's going on, really. So Eric, yeah, well, I'll waffle all fucking night, man. You know. But yeah. But yeah. How you doing, Sam? You're right, mate. So what is it? Midday-ish? 1 p.m. lunchtime. Could be lunchtime for you, mate, isn't it? Yeah, I remember having a late night kind of self-therapy with friends, we'll call it. Let's clean this glass out with a bit of water before I pour it in the old same glass. Just off white water. Off white. I can't even describe fucking water. Off white. It's not milk. So yeah, let's crack this open and see what this shit's about. This will be my last beer. It will be. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I should try and sleep a bit tonight, I guess. Pouring into an old 4Pure glass. So yeah. What have we got here? Bit of banter going on here. Yep. Yeah. Oh, waffle. I think sometimes I'm not in the mood for talking. I mean, once I'm on a live stream, there's like 6 people or plus, whatever it is. I can't be asked to, if people are talking and stuff, I'm just going to shut up. I can't be bothered to. So this gives me an edge to talk a little bit more and, all that sort of thing. So how's this beer? Providence. It's well in date. Best before 24th of April next year. So it's all right. Some of these hazy things get a bit boring. To the point where they don't really taste like beer. I do like the old original West Coast style. Bit of bitterness, bit of, you're drinking a beer. A lot of these hazies, they're pleasant enough. A lot of them run together. Some are worse than others. That kind of deal. So yeah. Yeah, 1 p.m. Yeah, I thought so. Something like that. Well, Sam, this whole kind of stream, whether you don't know or not, but I'm okay. I'll put it out there. I'm okay. This is one that I'm not okay, but it's okay to not be okay, and all that kind of saying, which I'm okay with. Yeah, my partner passed away last I say last week, 10 days ago. So yeah, epilepsy almost certainly we're finding out. So yeah, hence sort of no camera on and what the ribbon is, epilepsy awareness, yada yada. So yeah, but don't feel awkward or nothing. As I've said earlier, this is more of a thing for me just to you know get my head around stuff, which I'm getting there with that. It's, I'm okay, so don't worry. It's more I'm more worried about my daughter, 5-year-old daughter, kind of thing, and all that sort of. Been busy and don't know what time I'm going to have in the future as regards doing this sort of thing. At the moment, I've got a little bit of not freedom, but a little bit of, daughter's being, the mother-in-law's here with her, so make sure she's all right. So I'm just doing this while I can, because I know in a few weeks it's going to be really tricky for me to pretty much do anything sort of like this. So I'd rather get this out there beforehand. So yeah, just filling you in and all that. So yeah, sorry to, but don't feel awkward or don't feel sad or whatever. And you got Jonathan here. Fucking hell, man, you're up late. I appreciate it, dude. Again, we've known each other. We've never met, but we've known each other for like fucking 5-6 years. Yeah, really appreciate. As I said earlier on, I'll repeat it again. Anyone who comments or watches or listens, not watches, it's a listen. It's a listen along. I really appreciate it. It's calls I get, not calls, but messages. It's been really quite overwhelming. Social media and stuff, and different forms and stuff. So I'm not really one for this. I don't really like spurting off your personal shit, but then I think, well, people, on here at least, wondering why there's no reviews and stuff. And plus, I thought, try and help myself, talk it through, put it out there, and see how I get on with it. If it makes me stronger, then fucking great, If it don't, then I haven't really lost anything, kind of thing. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who's listening and whatever. But I'm trying not to get people like upset either and down, and who are watching or watches it after and all that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, I still, anyway, I'll shut up. So, as I said, I'm waffling on. They're talking about waffles. There we go. I really have, Sam, man. It's just like really damn overwhelming. Most people who watch or listen and stuff, I've never met them before. It's like, fucking hell, man. That is just like, and the rain's falling heavy again, which is bliss. Love it. It's just really, I guess I am soppy to a degree. Kind of one of these old romantic type twats. The way things are and stuff, where there's not much love going on. It makes you kind of realise actually what you thought before, as regard people caring and stuff. Is actually people do actually do care, which is quite nice, isn't it? You know. But yeah, still 8 people watching, which is bonkers. It's bonkers. So we've got the guy from Australia, Sam, on screen. So we've got Australia, Canada, America, UK. I think that's probably covered it all. People listening, which is like, that's weird. Just get my head around that. Pardon me. Which is really nice. But yeah, going forward in the future and that, it's pretty damn scary. We just have to see, play it by ear, day, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, and so on and so forth. It's just at the start. Well, it hasn't really started yet, but the start will be next week at some point. That's when it will start, which terrifies me. Not gonna lie. Still in that kind of state of shock, really, because it was obviously all so sudden. I mean, she was 33, so. Yeah. Bit of a blow. Yeah, cheers, Mark. I appreciate it. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right, mate. Just need to get my head around it. I'm not there yet. I think this is something I've needed to do. I've watched other people do similar type things, more for a kind of mental state and stuff. I thought, maybe I'll give it a throw. You know, what the fuck? You know, what have I got to lose? If it don't work, it don't work. It's not a biggie, is it? But if it does work a little bit, help me a little bit, then got to do it. Talk about it, talk it out, and I ain't bottling shit up. You know, plus it, a lot of people didn't know. So, and it also, other live streams, and as I've said already, other live streams. I'll repeat myself. I know I am, but I do that in my reviews anyway. So nothing's fucking changed. So all the awkwardness of whoever's live or whatever, that hopefully should all fucking do one, and then everyone else knows as well. But yeah, I also feel free to, if I do comment or whatever, then because everyone's been very kind of like, how do you deal with that? No one said nothing on another live stream. It's like, just talk about it. Just say it. It's not. I say it's not a biggie. It's a biggie, but you know what I mean. It's not. Don't feel awkward. Just fucking. Just get it out there or whatever, and then over time it all died down, and it will pass, and that's it. I don't want this whole thing to go on forever. As much as I appreciate it, of course, but life goes on and stuff, and we've all got our own shit, and once I've dealt with this, and anyone else has got shit in the future, then it's like, yeah, come talk to me about it, offline or whatever, whatever you want to, I can repay all this sort of stuff back in time. But yeah, I'm here for everyone else as well, like you are for me. That's the way it should be, isn't it? I mean, it's not fucking hell. All this macho bollocks. It's like, nah, fuck off. You have a cry or whatever. Talk it out. That's the way I look at life, anyway. So what we got here, there's a few more bits coming up. Just a bit more banter. I'd love to go to Canada one day, for sure. Sours, yeah. I've still got a lot of sours left from the summer. The trouble is, I'm not in the mood for sours. It's definitely a weather thing for me with sours. I always enjoy them though when I have them, but it's just the way my guts are at the moment. I don't want to fucking sour my belly. I'll probably end up throwing it up. But so yeah, I mean, I had 2 sours left over from last summer. I had about September, about a year old. I didn't review them again or nothing. And one was really good actually, and one was really kind of like. But I don't think it was the age thing. It was just more of a. It was the beer thing. So we're down to 7 people. So yeah, it's getting late. I don't blame you. I'm going round in circles with the old waffle, as we've been saying. So I assume that's what the. Sorry, I'm talking about sours. Um, Thanks, Mark. You didn't have to, and I appreciate it. Um, I am actually one of these guys that don't like. Although I'm doing this, of course, but it's not for that. It's more, as I've said, for other reasons. I fucking it's like birthday. This is different, completely different thing, of course. Like birthdays. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, do you want a party? Do you want a cake? Do you want? No, I fucking don't. I'm not. Leave me alone. Um, in the nicest possible way, of course. I'm not. Don't like all that kind of. I don't get me wrong. I appreciate it, but yeah, I'm not. I'm not one for limelight, as he says, as being a beer reviewer. But as I said, I don't do it for that. I do it for me and then share it, kind of thing. And I've made friends from it, which is the best thing, rather than doing it anyway. For me, anyway. Well, we were all different. I get that, but yeah, I'm not. I don't like. I've never liked fuss. I don't mind giving other people fuss because it's not me. If that makes sense. So I'm not. I'm more of a in the background kind of dude, if that makes sense. But I really do appreciate you coming out with that, you know, on your feed. I mean, I haven't watched every feed that's been going on, but yeah, so I've probably definitely missed bits and bats. Um, but yeah, it's been nice though. It's been a nice kind of chilled reflection stroke. Have a few beers, have a chat, put it out there. Um, Obviously, I'm not repeating everything I've already said. I've done it about 5 times already, but yeah, anyone who watches after the fact and all that sort of stuff, it's been really, it's really nice. Or any comments I get below, after, as I said, I'm not sure. We'll see if it stays up here or not or whatever. But 'cause I know there's a lot of people, my family and her family, that are really going through the shit as well. So, half of them in Madeira, half of them in London. They'll never watch this anyway. So, but if they do, then this is. I'm trying to get stronger. This is what this is, it's a building kind of thing for me. But at the end of the day, it's still more for my little one. If I can get stronger, then I can be stronger for her. And that's it. And that's absolutely it. It all boils down to for me. So we're talking more about beer now, which is cool. Break up a little bit. West Coast is starting to pick up here in the UK as well, Sam. That rain's getting really heavy now, which is bliss. Love it. I know she liked the rain and that. She hated heat. She was from Portugal. She hated the fucking heat, which is quite amusing. She loves this sort of windy, rough weather. Quite amusing. Anyway, we're talking about West Coast IPAs. So I'm going from, I'm not, you can tell my mind's not fucking normal at the moment. But, so West Coast IPAs, there's a lot of breweries in the UK starting to produce them, but I don't think that the modern day, what I've had so far in the last 6 months, a year, or whatever, I don't think modern day West Coast IPAs are. I don't know if something's changed. They're probably not changed much, obviously, in California or whatever. I think they've changed a little bit. I mean, whether it's your taste buds have changed because you've got these fucking hazes everywhere. I don't think these new West Coast IPAs are anything near what they used to be. And it could be right. I just don't think they're anywhere near as bitter as they used to be. You'd think drinking hazy New England IPAs that any kind of bitterness you'd pick up on. Think, fuck me, that's bitter, because you're not used to drinking them anymore. I just don't. There's something different about them. I think certainly here in the UK anyway. Got a few more comments here. I'm just rattling on like a twat. So I like both styles as well, but I'm getting bored with the hazes, to be fair. Probably, yeah, probably. We got Nick. Cheers, mate. I appreciate your input and company here tonight, and as well that goes out to everyone as well. So I know you've got a bit of experience with in a different way with this kind of thing. So I really appreciate you chiming in. So cheers, man. Have a good night yourself. Look after yourself, and I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you probably in the chat on Wednesday. So, yeah, take care. So that's good. A lot of people back and fro. What was talking about West Coast IPAs? Yeah, I'd be interested to like something like Torpedo from Sierra Nevada. That's always been a good. Although it seems to have dried up in the UK. That one. at the moment, which is a bit of an annoying one. It's a really damn good beer. I'm more of the West Coast style IPAs, where a little bit, right, they've got the big bitterness, but they've got that kind of jammy, kind of real juicy type. Yeah, I think jammy, jelly type, and it's balanced out with that bitterness and stuff. I really do enjoy those. Um, you don't get many of that kind of fruitier, bitter type West Coast IPA. They're the ones I really love. I think they're fantastic. You don't you haven't got much of that fruity jamminess in these, say, modern day West Coast IPAs, if that makes sense. For me, at least, they're all right. They've got a bit of that piney kind of thing going on. Grapefruit and then bitterness kind of thing. They just don't. I don't know. One or two have been all right. What I've had, but a lot of them are like, just bitter. They're just bitter, but but without being absolutely that full on dank, piney, grapefruity kind of package. If that makes sense. I don't know. Um, got here. I don't know what's going on with that, Mark. To be fair, um, I think they're brewing them for the newer kind of, possibly anyway. I don't know, but for people who've not had West Coast style IPAs before, there's a bit of a market now for people who've, say, got into craft beer in the last 5 years that probably never had a West Coast IPA before. So then they're going to try that and think, oh, this is what West Coast IPA is. But anyone who's been drinking kind of IPA for a while, 5, 6, 7, 10 years or whatever, are going to kind of know. They're not even picking up on the bitterness. You can't say it's down to the New England thing, because obviously they're not bitter, so they've not got, you know. I don't know. It's not that it matters anyway, but yeah. Um, right, so Sam's heading off to work. So yeah, you have a good afternoon, Sam, and I will take care. Um, Absolutely. So I really appreciate you chiming in. Um, yeah, you have a good afternoon and evening over there in Australia. Yeah, cheers. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really drinking slow on this one. Christ. Um, it's got 8 people watching. I was going to say it to myself, if we get to about 5, I'm going to clear off. But yeah, I'm all right at the moment. I know people are going to wane away. It's getting late wherever you are anyway now. Unless you're in Australia, of course. But yeah. Um, yeah. So the future of the channel, eh? As if there are a few things I wanted to incorporate into it, um, that aren't beer related, but then you got the name of the channel and stuff. People say, "Oh, don't set up another channel. Keep it all the same one," which, yeah, I'm probably going to. I've always wanted to do the food thing, but and you know that's even before some of the beer reviewers have started doing that. Um, I don't want to feel like I'm copying anyone. Um, I don't know. I think the way I'm going to review beers in the future is going to change. Um, I'm probably going to drop the whole, at some point, dropping the rating thing. I'm just going to review it. And anyone who's that bothered about what I actually rate the beer. They can just check me on Taps or whatever. So that will probably change at some point. Because especially the way things are, rating the beer with the current climate and stuff, some of these, you know, if it's a beer I'm not really keen on and stuff, and I'm giving a poor rating. I don't want them to. I'm not. I wouldn't class myself as an influencer anyway. Jesus Christ. But I don't want people to say take on what I think of a beer, and then it affects them buying a beer from that brewery. So I'm starting to get a little bit mindful of that. I don't want a brewery to like, not that it's going to make any difference to the brewery, because you know no one watches me anyway. You know what I mean? Anyway, because compared to others. But yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more mindful of the business, you know, the brewery, and then whether or not I buy it again would be, you know, I always say to people, go and try it for yourself. So I don't know. Just I think it'd make me feel a little bit more at ease if I didn't actually give a rating. Then there's also a resource if you want to find out what I think, then go and check that out. But yeah, I don't know. As regards what I'm drinking now, this Providence from Kirkstall. Is it Kirkstall? Is that how you pronounce it? I know they're Yorkshire. I've actually got a couple of their glasses downstairs. They out of? Oh, they're out fucking Leeds, you dick. Yeah. I think they're on the outskirts of Leeds, not actually in Leeds itself. But it's okay. It's an average New England IPA. I've got a personal message here just come up on my old phone. Yeah. I'll read that a bit later. So yeah, I'm still getting messages now like people didn't know. You know, people are just finding out and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely running out of things to say. So the waffle is starting to waffle on a bit more, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna give it another 4 minutes. So we'll give it to 2:30, and then I'm gonna clear off. So yeah, anyone who watches this after the fact, don't feel awkward. Leave a comment. I really kind of get a bit of strength from it, whether it's here or PM me, you know, an email or social media PM or whatever. I might not reply straight away because I've got a load of stuff going on. I've got to sort out. I don't want to sort out. I've got to sort out. Kind of deal. I ain't one for paperwork. It's fucking yeah, wonderful stuff. Yeah, just you know, appreciate it. And as I've said, I will be setting up a page for epilepsy awareness, which I'm pretty sure that's what. Well, it was definitely she definitely had a seizure. I know that for a fact. Which unfortunately I don't think that's what caused it to happen. It was just the aftermath of unfortunately me not being there. Just one of them kind of things, isn't it? But yeah, it's just yeah, it's fucking bollocks. It's bullshit. But I'll get through it. And me and my daughter will get through it, and her family will get through it, and eventually we'll come out the other side. I've got nothing but guilt at the moment. I weren't fucking there. Like anyone would, I would have, well, like I do anyway. So yeah. I appreciate that massively, man. And everyone who's, it's yeah, chin up, mate. It's exactly what it is. It's kind of gritting my teeth, and sometimes I don't fucking want to. And saying bollocks, yeah, fuck you, piss off, to that whole kind of mindset, and being strong and stuff. But yeah, it still comes back round, so, peaks and troughs and all that sort of shit. You fucking bastard. Or someone will say something, not like, just little thing, or it'll be my daughter says something, or it's just little triggers, It's weird how the mind works. And then it'll just be for no reason at all. It'll just be something I'm trying to do something for a little and I can't do it, and then it just, the bastard part of the mind kind of kicks in, kind of thing. So yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm not going to be going for much longer anyway. I said 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes now. I'm still waffling. So yeah, on that note, I'm probably going to shut this down here now. So yeah, I appreciate all the comments. I've still got a further beer here that I'm going to slowly drink away. Maybe watch something about SpaceX or something with their was it the SN8? They got the nose cone on the top. I'll probably catch up on what's been going there. I think they're going to be doing their 15-kilometer launch in the next couple of weeks, which will be quite cool because I'm into all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, I'll probably watch that. So yeah, we've still got 7 people listening. I really appreciate it if you've been here from the beginning or part way through or whatever, or if you're watching it later on. I didn't really want to. I don't want to upset anyone either. It's a difficult one. People are going to be a bit, it's like me being up and down with faults and feelings and stuff. I just want to talk it out. If it works, we'll find out tomorrow or coming days. I'll probably do another one at some point once kind of time allows. I've almost been on here for like fucking 3 hours, which is just I don't know where that's gone, which is bizarre. But yeah, I really do appreciate everyone PMing me, or if you've heard this all for the first time, I really do appreciate it. Commenting tonight, listening, and if you're going through stuff as well, don't bottle it all up. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, reach out to people. There is fucking good people out there that will help you. And don't be alone. And I've always been, I always try and help others when people I know is going through stuff. I'm generally, I go out of my way, and it's people are doing the same for me at the moment, which is, yeah, it's all a bit weird, but it's welcome weird, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm going to go now because I'm just well, nothing's changed really. I'm just waffling on. So anyway, we've got a few more comments before I clear off. Eric saying good night, all that. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Paul chiming in again. I guess you're at work. I assume. I guess you've got a couple of days off. I'm probably going to London on Tuesday, I think. Nothing's set in stone. Appreciate you being here, everyone. Yeah. So I've got a bit of back and forth here. Yeah, I thought you had Monday and Tuesday off. Well, I'm possibly around tomorrow evening. We could do an offline chat or something. But it'll be, for me, it'll be after. It'll probably be around about 7 p.m. your time. I could be around for an hour or two. Nothing crazy long, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm like. What you're fixed up at, busy or whatever, or you've got kids or whatever. We'll see my mood or whatever. HD, yeah, yeah, sure. Oh, right, okay. So if you're around, if you're not around, don't worry. I feel like I'm gonna have a longer week than that, but it's gonna be fucking weird. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop now because I need to stop yakking. Yeah. Yeah, okay then. Well, Tuesday is probably less likely, but certainly tomorrow is once I get little one to sleep and I stop fucking crying, and then a quarter of an hour after that I'll be all right. So you're probably looking around about 7 p.m. your time because it's 4-hour difference at the moment. So I'm around by 11. I'm kind of free these days. But yeah, that's it. 7 people watching, really appreciate it. You'll take care. You keep safe, and thanks for listening and commenting. And it's very much appreciated that you're all still watching and all that. So I'm just repeating it. This is round in circles and circles. But yeah, I'm going to clear off before I say it all again. It'll just be boring. And one last comment then. Yeah, no worries. Right, you'll take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.